Hahei sits along one of the most beautiful stretches of coastline in the Coromandel, known for its white sand beaches, wave-carved rock arches and turquoise water. From the famous natural arch at Cathedral Cove featured in the Chronicles of Narnia to steaming sands at Hot Water Beach, this area packs a lot into a small stretch of coast. In this video I'll be sharing a relaxed 48-hour Hahei itinerary showing you when to visit Cathedral Cove, how Hot Water Beach really works, and a few simple coastal stops that are worth adding.
We have just arrived at the Hahei Beach Resort. It's been raining all day, so we've been stuck in a car since the morning. We didn't even have a breakfast. First stop in a resort, obviously we had a look at our campsite. I'll show you our spot in the morning. We got a beautiful spot overlooking the beach. This is the kitchen. The facility is really nice. As you can see, they got a whole bunch of sinks. They got everything here, the dishwashing liquid. There's some toasters, there's some microwaves, there's even oven. There's a whole bunch of showers, a massive facility. I'm gonna give you a little tour a little bit later on. So here's a small peek, how it looks outside. This is where we parked, right next to the kitchen area.
I love it!
So guys, Alice really likes the facility, so we're really excited. So we'll be spending here 2 nights, at least 2 nights, unless it's so good that we decide to extend our stay, we'll see. And then we're gonna go to the Rotorua. So we have just arrived at the Cook's Beach. We decided not to go to the Cathedral Cove because it's a bit of a longer walk, so we decided to save it for tomorrow. Tomorrow is gonna be a beautiful day. So we had a bit of a snooze in the car. The weather was really rough. It was very windy and very rainy. And we're a little bit tired after yesterday, after the big hike. So today is gonna be a cruisy day. We're gonna hang around this beach. We're gonna go to the Shakespeare Cliff Lookout, which is just further down there. And then we're gonna head towards the Hot Water Beach towards the end of the day. The tide should be much lower. You can only go there during the low tide. Right now, I'm gonna head towards the Shakespeare Cliff. So here's the next stop, Shakespeare Cliff Reserve. It's just a quick 3-minute walk to the lookout. I'm gonna check it out right now. So here we are at the main Shakespeare Cliff Lookout. Beautiful view overlooking the Cook's Beach and the Mercury Bay. You've got a bit of a graphics explaining what you can see. Got a bit of a rainbow developing on the horizon, going all across. It's a little bit disappearing right now. Beautiful lookout, definitely worth the quick stop. The rain coming back, so we're gonna have to evacuate soon. And the wind is pretty relentless today. We're back in our van. As you can see, you gotta take your chances today in between the raining moments. So the sun is coming out again and it's raining. So it's like a 3 seasons in one. Everybody went to the lookout and now everybody's gone. Now we're gonna go to the Hot Water Beach right now. So here we are at the Hot Water Beach, wearing the rain jackets because it can rain anytime. But we have our swimwear ready, we have our towels. So we're gonna check out the hot springs on the beach. There should be a low tide right now, it's about 6 p.m. So it's lots of people coming through. Oh shit! Be careful, babe. It's very deep. Whew, it's cold. That was a quick stop at the hot spring beach. We didn't take our shovels. We were able to jump in one of the holes. You can also rent the spade from the lifeguards. It's $10, but since it's already evening time, there are no lifeguards patrolling the beach. so we couldn't get our spades. So there's a volcanic intrusion from 5 to 9 million years ago sitting at the bottom. It's not active anymore, but still hot enough. It's about 170 degrees, and there's some reservoirs of hot water sitting on top of the rock, and through the intrusions the water is getting to the surface, and the temperature is about 60 to 65 degrees, and the water is rich in different minerals: magnesium, potassium, fluorine, bromine and silica. So there's lots of healthy minerals, so it's good to take a dip, put your feet in at least, to get some benefits of those minerals inside your body. So that's pretty therapeutic experience. But now we're a little bit hungry and a little bit cold, ready for dinner. So that concludes our stop at the hot water beach. And see you in the Hahei Beach Resort. So it's currently 6 a.m. We're right at the beachfront at the Hahei Beach. So I thought it'd be a great idea just to wake up and go for the sunrise, show you a couple shots from the beach, and then go back to bed. We got spot number 35. So we're literally like 20 meters from the beach. Here we are, no one here. The sunrise in about 10 minutes. So as you can see, the sunrise coming from this part of the beach. This is called the Te Hoho Point. Today, with Master Chef Ales preparing us delicious pancakes. So after breakfast, we're gonna head towards the Cathedral Cove. And we're just gonna go for a nice walk along the beach, and I think the beach access at the end, from what they told us, it's the trail over there, it's closed, so we might have to walk along the road. We finally managed to get out of the campsite, and now we're heading up for the Cathedral Cove. There's a couple of trails that I've seen that maybe will be possible that will take, but I assume everything will be closed off because they want to make money on the shuttles and to get the tourists to the Cathedral Cove. You can also drive there, but since we have the whole day here, we decided to go for a walk. You can hire the kayaks here as well, but I think it's too cold for the kayaks. So here, as you can see, there's some kayak tours right on the beach. No one swimming on the beach. End of October, so it's still not a full summer, but it's much less tourists, so there's a trade-off. You're not going to see so many people, but the weather will be obviously a little bit colder. Not the best for swimming. So here's a Hahei Beach to Cathedral Cove water taxi. It's not the cheapest. Adults it's $40 each way, kids $20 each way, family 2 plus 2 $100 each way, and $115 family 2 plus 3. So we would spend $160 if we wanted to get there and back. But we're not lazy, we want to go for a walk. Give it a swing. See what you got. Come on. So that's the end of the Hahei Beach. Beautiful cliffs. Now we're gonna find a way to the top and get to the Cathedral Cove. Guide Alice wants to take a taxi. $40, man. $40.
I've got so much money, but I need to burn my pancakes.
That's right. Correct answer. Right, we're gonna find a way to the top of the beach. I think there was a staircase there. And we'll see what are the options from the top. Here you have to swim across. So there's a staircase at the northern end of the Hahei Beach. We'll see where it takes us. I think it should take us to the street, to the main street where the shuttles are running. So we are now actually walking along this trail which was supposed to be closed. I was thinking that's a different trail, but there was no sign at the beginning of it. So hopefully it's not a dead end and we're not wasting our time here. because this trail takes you straight to the Cathedral Cove. Seems to be everything's open here. There's no chains, no nothing, no tapes. So we're just gonna carry on, see what happens. So we almost at the Grange Road car park. So I'll just had a quick look through the reviews on the old trails, and people are saying that's supposed to be some sort of a dangerous section or anything like that. It's just a normal path, and there's nothing dangerous here. Like, it's just a normal coastal walk. There you go, pink ribbons. A little bit overgrown, but that's like nothing. A couple of plants here and there. Okay, so on the other side it says the track is closed due to unstable land and ongoing landslide risk. There's a completely safe trail, but here we are. I'm gonna have a quick look at the lookout point here, and then we're gonna start descending down. So here's a lookout spot from the Grange Road car park. So this side you've got Hahei Beach, all those islands stretching across here, and on this end, the northern end of the lookout, you can see our destination, Cathedral Cove. So as you can see, the shuttle is $8 return, and the children 14 and under are free. You cannot park your car actually as well, that's why they run the shuttles, but you can definitely drive here and then drop someone off. The drop-off is allowed, but parking is entirely closed. We've got a list all of those volcanic islands that you can see here. They explain you how the sea caves and arches form. You can read about the erosion here. Alright, it's time to head for the main quest. So they're saying it's 1 hour 30 minutes, 2.5 kilometer return from here. And here's a welcome to Cathedral Cove. So all of the side trails leading to the Gemstone and the Stingray Bay are closed, so we're heading straight to the Cathedral Cove. So here's the last toilet stop before the beach, so we're not too far from the cove. We lost track of time, we're having such a good time, we don't even know what the day is. I think it's Tuesday or Wednesday, but basically it's not a weekend, so it's pretty quiet, but we'll see how many people will be at the Cathedral Cove when we get down there. Here's the famous arch. Looks like the seagulls want to have a piece of our beautiful lunch. They're not afraid of the tourists at all. So if you're gonna eat here, be ready for a fight. Seagull fight.
What's in your sandwich today?
My sandwich is pretty impressive today. Oh look.
Cathedral Cove was easily one of our favorite spots around Hahei, a beautiful beach with crystal clear water framed by very unique rock formations. The cliffs and arches here are not made of sandstone, they're made of ignimbrite, which was formed from volcanic ash and pumice that was fused together during ancient eruptions. Over time, wind and waves carved it into the shapes that make this place so iconic today. When it comes to Cathedral Cove, timing makes a big difference. Visiting around low tide allows for easier access along the beach and plenty of room to walk through the arch, so be sure to check the local tide charts before you go. We absolutely loved our time here, and if you're exploring the Coromandel, this is the spot that you shouldn't miss. Thanks so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you are new here, and keep an eye out for a separate video where I'll take you on a walking tour of the Hahei Beach Resort.